Greetings, legendary readers. Welcome to Larry's Legendary Library, where I explore science fiction, fantasy, and other bits and bobs. Today will be a book/magazine haul. I picked up a couple of lots from an online auction website. I like to pick these up when I can get them for about $1 an issue, shipped. And anyway, I've got some ace doubles, A.E. vanVogt novels, some amazing science fiction, some galaxy science fiction, and some astounding science fiction magazines. Anyway, without further ado, let's jump in. Let's start off with the ace doubles. One Against Eternity, A.E. vanVogt. This is D94. And on the other side of here, we have The Other Side of Here by Murray Leinster. And so that's an ace double published in the 50s. This is ace double D31, Universe Maker by A.E. vanVogt. And then on the other side, it's a double with himself, A.E. vanVogt, The World of Null A. And this is ace double D242, Space Station Number 1, Frank Belknap Long. And on the other side, Empire of the Atom by A.E. vanVogt. And the rest of these are vanVogt novels. These are published in the 60s and 70s. This first one, I love the cover. I didn't even look to see who was the artist. John Schoenherr, Quest for the Future. Monsters. This is a series of science fiction stories of cosmic horror in strange worlds of time and space. It's edited by Forrest J. Ackerman, entitled Monsters. A.E. vanVogt, Pendulum. This is a Dahl Yellow Spine number 316. A.E. vanVogt, Rogue Ship. A.E. vanVogt, The Battle of Forever. Funky cover. And A.E. vanVogt, The Beast. Now, jumping into the magazine haul, Amazing Science Fiction, December 1974. Definitely looks like a 70s illustration on the front. Amazing Science Fiction, March 1975. And I bought these to kind of fill holes in my collection. I don't have a whole lot of the amazing science fictions, so it's not hard to find holes to fill. Under the Mad Sun is the story included in this by Ted White, May 1975. Okay, Amazing Science Fiction, November 1975. And even these fall every other month, but that's how they were published. These are all actually in order. This one includes a story, The Dark Destroyer by Jack Williamson. It says all stories are new and complete. January 1976. Amazing Science Fiction, March 1976. Big new All-Star 50th anniversary issue, Amazing Science Fiction, June 1976. Okay, September 1976. And the last of the Amazing Science Fiction, January 1978. Oh, I guess I did jump there. So, now turning to Galaxy. These first two are actually Galaxy novels. Galaxy Science Fiction, novel number 1, Sinister Barrier by Eric Frank Russell. These were published in the 50s. I think there's around 30 of them. And I now own 2 from the 2 that I picked up in this haul. The World Below, a sequel to The Amphibians by S. Fowler Wright. This is Galaxy Science Fiction novel number 5. And now turning to Galaxy magazine, the traditional magazine, December 1964. And February 1965. April 1965. Interesting cover. Looks like one spaceship crashing into another spaceship. And June 1965, looks like a space station that is having some kind of an explosion or emergency there. August 1965. October 1965, 15th anniversary issue. And December 1965. I actually meant to pull a couple of these out to show you. But anyway, before I do, February 1966. Interesting cover here. But there was a couple of Frank Herberts. This one, Do I Wake or Dream, by Frank Herbert. And I don't know if I can find the other Frank Herbert or not. Yeah, here, Committee of the Whole by Frank Herbert. So one of these Magazine Mondays, I'll do Frank Herbert short stories. Frank Herbert's written my favorite series, the Dune series, and I've also enjoyed his novel White Plague. I've read some of the others, but it's been so long, I don't know how much I can really recall them. But I don't recall ever reading his short stories, so I'll pull some of those out for an upcoming Magazine Monday. These are Astounding Science Fiction from the 50s, and these are pretty fragile. This one I tried to bag. I did get it bagged, but the bag's really tight, and it's so fragile, I'm going to have to get a little larger bag so it doesn't tear up the magazine, sticking it in the bag. Anyway, Astounding Science Fiction, March 1951. Astounding Science Fiction, April 1951. Has a story by H.B. Piper. This one is the pretty fragile. Astounding Science Fiction, May 1951. Back covers come loose and you can see the spine. Astounding Science Fiction, June 1951. Astounding Science Fiction, October 1951. This one I might be able to read. It's in pretty good shape. These others I'll probably have to pick up a digital copy to read it, because I just don't know that I can read it without messing it up. This one feels fairly fragile. March 1954. April 1954. So these are all from before I was born, so that's saying something. Astounding Science Fiction, November 1954. And last but not least, Astounding Science Fiction, January 1956, which it's interesting because January right after Christmas, and sometimes these January issues I've found do some kind of a Christmas themes since, you know, they're put out in December. This one looks like it has a Star of Bethlehem on it. Anyway, well, I had to jump in here to add some Asimovs that I had in another stack that I forgot to include that I purchased in the same haul. So Asimov, January 1982. These have the labels. I think a lot of them do. I did try to remove some of them, but without a great deal of success. February 1982. Let's see, March 1982. April 1982. May 1982. June 1982. July 1982. Asimov. I'm guessing this is August. Yes, it is August 1982. Here's September. I had them out of order. September 1982. October 1982. This one you can see I made an attempt to remove the label. Let me know in the comments, do you like it with the label or without the label, in spite of the fact that sometimes removing the label damages it. November 1982. You can let me know in the comments. December 1982, Foundation's Edge by Isaac Asimov, special issue. And then mid-December 1982. What do you think of my book/magazine haul? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, stay legendary.